When we look at how the Old Testament prophesies the Messiah, what do we see? We see that he's a priest forever,
Yes.
a king of the world,
Amen.
and a prophet.
Amen.
Now someone who is a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek, and to whom all the world will serve him.
Who's the sheep?
These are these
Who's the
things.
sheep?
These are these
Who's the
things.
sheep with sheeps?
These are these
Right?
things.
You worship a sheep?
Are we going to be rude? We'll do rude.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay.
we're not going to be rude. We're not going to wait. We're not going to wait all day.
When we're debating,
We're not going to do all day.
It's okay.
We're not going to do all day.
This debate is
I don't have all day, my friend. I'm a busy person. I'm a busy person. I'm not talking to you. You're a cameraman. I'm not talking to you.
The Christ is a king of the world, a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek, and a prophet. If he is a priest forever and a king of the world that all the nations should bow down and serve him, then he is more than just a man. A man for sure. Absolutely, we Christians believe that he is a man.
Amen.
But more than a man.
More than
because only a more than a man could be
Let's
a
come
priest
after
forever.
3 minutes. It's a waste
Only
of time
more
to film
than
him
a
doing this.
man could be king of the
Let's come
world.
after 3
We
minutes.
saw nothing in Islam
Let's come
that
after 3 minutes.
defines the Christ. Nothing. And why?
Why?
Because that ignorant Bedouin, paedophile, trade-slaving, raider, rapist of a prophet who teaches Muslims such bad manners as these demonstrated weekly by the Dawah team
He's showing his bad manners. He's talking about manners. He's showing bad manners.
Who stole
We can see who have bad manners.
Christ without any understanding of what that term means. None, nada, zip, nothing. Nothing at all. They don't know why Isa is called the Messiah. The only answer that the brother gave. Notice the Muslim is becoming threatening to Christians.
Why is that a movie? Is that a movie or
That
something?
we've got to deal with in the park. He's becoming threatening to Christians in the park. No one is your dhimmi. There is no caliphate here. If you want ISIS, go and join ISIS. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and
Leave him.
gentlemen.
He has a minute. He has a minute. He has a minute.
Now,
He has a
ladies
minute.
and gentlemen.
He has a minute. Let's give him a minute. Let's give him a minute.
The God of the Quran is
When his
so
time says
ignorant,
is gone.
so stupid, so foolish, so lacking in wisdom or knowledge that the God of the Quran thinks that to have a son he needs a consort. Why? Because
Time, yeah?
Allah is the sock
your friend
puppet,
is saying it's time.
the sock puppet
Your
of
friend is
Mohammed.
saying it's time, yeah? Your friend
And
is saying it's
Mohammed was
time.
a sex-obsessed prophet,
Okay.
and so his God
Are you
is
finished?
also
Are you
sex-obsessed.
finished?
Oh no,
Are you finished?
we're not doing manners,
said
bro.
you said 4
We're
minutes.
not doing
You
manners.
said 4 minutes.
We're not doing
You're
manners.
afraid to have a debate.
No,
You're
we're
afraid to
allowed
have a
to debate
discussion.
about the
You're afraid-
Trinity.
Look, I'm not here. I'm not here.
My time.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, so are we finished?
Wait,
Are we
wait.
finished?
Let
No,
him
he's finished.
take
Yeah.
my time.
I'm
He's
not
finished.
talking to you. Are we finished?
No.
Okay, it was nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you, but
You have
I
a
give
good
my
day.
time to him, yeah?
No,
No, we
moving on.
have another discussion. We have a different
Okay,
discussion.
let
Have a
you
different
have-
discussion. Have a different discussion. Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'm not here to have a shouting match.
oh no, you don't get to
Would you allow
dictate
me to speak?
nothing.
Would you allow me to
No, not
speak?
at all. You
Okay,
don't get
then
to dictate nothing.
then you
Walk
don't. We're
away
not
then.
talking. We're not
Walk
talking.
away.
They were not
Walk away.
talking. You're afraid to have a
Remember,
discussion.
you came
You're afraid
in
to have a discussion.
and interrupted
You're
my
afraid.
discussion.
You're afraid to have a discussion.
Oh, we'll have a discussion.
Do you know why I come to you?
We'll have a discussion.
Why did I come to you?
But you don't get to
Why did I come
protest
to you? Why
manners
did- why
now.
did I come to you?
Because we got you on tape, forcing your way into
Which
a
tape is that?
conversation.
Which tape is
This
that?
one.
The
The
one
one
where-
that will be
the one
aired
when you-
when
the
you
one-
interrupted this
The
debate.
one where you show.
So you don't get to demand manners
The one
now.
where you show bad
So,
manners.
let's
The
talk
one where you
about-
show bad manners.
What shall we talk about?
The one where you show bad manners.
Let's
yeah?
talk about it.
We talk about it. We will talk about it if you allow. No. We talk-
What is it you're wanting to talk about?
You're coming to Muslims, acting like you know something about the Islamic creed, while you haven't read anything about it.
What
you know
do
nothing.
you want to talk about?
Islamic creed. I'm gonna come to.
You want to
our
talk about the Islamic creed?
Once we agree, we're gonna have a discussion.
No, you don't get to dictate nothing now.
I'm talking
Dictate
now.
nothing.
Say whether you agree or disagree. Once I'm done, tell me you agree or disagree.
No.
Once
What I
I'm
would
done.
like to
Once I'm done.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Once
the
I'm
Islamic
done.
creed.
Once I'm
I'd
done.
like to know
not
what
the
the
topic.
Islamic
Not the
creed
topic.
says
Not
about
the topic.
Isa.
Not the topic. Not the
What is
topic.
the Christ?
Not the topic. When I'm done speaking. Look, first thing, you're coming to Muslims, asking them creedal questions.
So?
Right. This is what you're doing. You
Is that
agree?
a problem?
Okay. No.
Is there a problem with that?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
No, because you interrupted, remember, until you apologise.
He said
when
he
you
gave me his time.
apologise,
He said
do
he
you
gave
want
me
a
his time.
civilised conversation?
He said he gave me his
If you
time.
want a civilised conversation,
he said he gave me
you
his
just
time.
need to apologise for what you did
He gave
earlier.
me his time.
That's all you need to do.
He gave me his time.
Just say sorry and we can have a civilised
he gave me his
conversation.
time.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that
Does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
Not to me, not anymore.
It doesn't
because
matter.
you interrupted
To
the
me,
conversation.
It doesn't matter to me. That
And I
doesn't
know
matter
you're
to you.
doing.
It doesn't matter to me. That it matters
So
to you.
let's talk about
I'm not coming
what
here.
does the
I'm
Quran
not coming
say
here.
about Jesus?
Coming back to what I'm
Explain to
saying.
me, what does the Quran?
You're not the one who makes
what
the
does
topic.
Quran?
You're not who dictates.
What
You're
does
not the one who
Quran
dictates the
say?
term.
What
You're
does
afraid
the
to talk
Quran-
about creed.
What does
You're
the-
afraid to talk about
So
creed
it's not part of your
because you're
creed.
going because you're
So it's
going to
not part of your
Muslims
creed.
because you're going to Muslims.
it's not part of your
You're
creed.
afraid because you're going to
So it's
Muslims.
not part of your
Asking
creed.
them questions, and
it's
when
not
you're
part
not
of your
able to, when you're not
So it's
able
not
to
part
answer
of your
you,
creed.
you go to look for any Muslim who
So
cannot
it's
speak.
not part of your creed.
Oh, you're just
Wait, he
repeating.
came to
Are
me
you a broken
today.
record? Are you
Wait,
Are you a
did you
broken
come
record?
to debate me today?
Are you a broken record?
Did you come to debate
I'm
me
not
today?
talking about him. I'm not talking about him.
Did you come to debate me today?
Last week,
Did you come to debate me today?
He asked about creed.
He was
He asked
I
about
said
Allah,
to him-
attributes of Allah, right?
Yeah. I asked him, who's the Jesus, yeah? And he was talking about the Trinity. I said Trinity wasn't exist in the Bible too after 200 years.
Okay,
after
sure.
the-
So that's why you were having
Yeah.
discussion on.
Then now,
He came to me.
yeah.
I am offended by the rudeness.
brother.
Yeah, just like you go to Ali Dawah,
Yeah.
just like you go to Ali Dawah, interrupting Ali Dawah,
He wasn't-
and you go to other people
Ali
when
Dawah
they're speaking,
interrupts me, though.
interrupt. Okay,
Okay.
now you're making a
So,
claim we interrupt
let's
you, but you
talk
interrupt
about- let's
Muslims.
talk about-
Why
let's
the
talk
hypocrisy?
about-
Why the
Okay, let me
inconsistency?
explain
Why the
why
inconsistency?
Inconsistency. You're the man that appealed to man as having demonstrated.
You interrupt people.
So,
Do Hatun go to
shall
us
we-
when we're
shall
having
we talk
discussion
about-
and
Shall we
interrupt
talk
us?
about the attributes of Allah?
We can talk.
Yeah.
Once we agree, we are going to have a calm discussion. I'm
No,
not a
no, you
screamer.
don't get
I'm
to
not a screamer.
dictate anything
I'm
now.
not a screamer.
Until you apologize.
So you're saying you
There
don't
is
have
no
enough manners
agreement.
to speak like a human being?
There is no
Is that what
agreement
Christianity
between us.
teaches you?
There is no agreement
Why
between
you
us
want to
until
So
be
you
there's
apologize?
disagreement.
No, him.
So
Until you apologize.
I'm not going to apologize.
So it's okay for you to
I'm
be
not
rude?
going to apologize. No, I'm
Is it
not.
because
I
I'm a
don't believe I'm being
Christian?
rude.
Is it because I'm a Christian
I
you
don't
think you
believe.
can be rude?
How
Is that
many?
the reason?
Have you seen my discussions with Christians?
Yeah, is that? But you're forced
Can
to
you
wait
show
till
me
this
on one
conversation.
video? Can you show me one
When I asked you
video?
to wait for 4 minutes.
Can you show me one video where I was
Okay.
being rude to anyone?
Do you want to talk about
That's
the
my
creed
challenge.
of Islam?
My challenge.
I want to ask
Yes,
you,
I do. But can you allow me to
what
speak?
does the Quran say about
no.
the Christ?
Okay.
How does it
So
define
you will
Christ?
ask a question. You will ask a question.
We'll do question for question.
I will let you ask first, by the way.
Okay,
Because
we'll
I'm not
do
afraid
question
about.
for question.
Okay, but first let's talk about the topic. First,
Okay.
we will have a discussion. You will ask a question, as you
We'll
said.
do question for
I don't mind. But you will ask about the creed because you're going to ask Muslims
No, you
about
don't
the
get to
creed.
dictate anything.
No. I'm here to
Until
talk
you-
about the creed.
So
This is what I care about. This is what I
unfortunately,
care about.
you'll have to-
I
you'll
don't
have to
care.
do one of two
Now
things.
you're afraid, yeah? Now
You'll
you're
have
afraid.
to either
Now you're going to
apologize.
him and him and him.
You'll have
Now
to
you're
either
afraid.
apologize.
Now you're afraid,
I'll
yeah?
come and talk to you next week.
No. You talk right now. You're
Okay.
not ready, yeah? You're not ready.
Okay.
You're not ready.
No,
I'm
no, no.
ready. I'm ready right
Yeah,
now.
but here's the thing,
I'm ready.
bro.
My books are in my mind,
The
man.
moment you
I don't need to
interrupted
go
my
listen to
debate,
someone and teach
I
me things.
instantly had no respect for you.
So now you're
So
afraid.
I don't respect you.
So now you're afraid.
And so for that reason,
now you're afraid.
You
You're
don't get to dictate anything.
You're using ad hominem.
Do you
That's
know
a weak
why?
argument. Weak argument.
Because I'm not a dhimmi.
That's a weak argument.
I'm not a dhimmi to the
That's a weak
Salaf.
argument.
I'm not your dirty kuffar.
That's a weak argument. Weak
We'll do
argument.
question for
Weak
question,
argument. Weak
but
argument.
you get to dictate nothing.
With all
I'm
due respect,
agreeing
with all due respect,
question to a question.
with all due respect,
I'm agreeing to a question.
with all due respect,
You don't get to say all due respect.
that is
show
a
no
weak
respect.
argument.
You don't
That's a weak
show
argument.
respect, you don't
That's
get
a weak
respect.
argument.
So,
Oh no!
okay.
Once he
So
agrees, we
let's-
have a discussion
we're going
as a
to do
human being.
question for question.
No, we're
But
going
that's
to talk.
all I'm agreeing.
I'm here.
What's
I'm
your
here.
question?
I'm here to
What's your
talk
question?
about the Islamic creed. That you're going around acting like you know anything about the Islamic creed,
Yeah.
while you have read no books.
Yeah.
You know nothing about the Islamic creed.
Okay.
Going to Muslims asking them about the creed.
Yeah.
I'm here going to teach you today Aqidah. If you want to learn Aqidah,
Great.
you want to learn Islamic creed, I'm here, my friend. Ask me about the questions when it comes to Islam, when it comes to Aqidah. Now, you're afraid. Yeah, you're afraid. You're afraid. Even your cameraman tells you to ask questions. You know why you don't want to ask?
Yeah, but he doesn't. He
Do
gets
you
to-
know
he
what?
can
Do you
suggest
know why?
anything he
Do you know
likes.
why?
He takes
Do you know
nothing
why
to
you don't
like
want to
you.
talk about it? Do you know why you don't want to?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to ask
Do you-
a question?
Oh, do you want to calm down
Are you
first?
going to ask a
Do you want to calm
question?
down?
Are you going to ask
Do you want to have a discussion?
Okay, let's do a question for a question.
Okay, so now we have
I'm
a calm
still
discussion.
waiting for your
Okay,
question.
Look, if you watch
What
my
is your
videos,
question?
before you ask me about my question, let's first establish the topic we're going to talk about.
Anything I want to talk about.
No, I'm not here to talk about the moon and the stars and the sun. I'm here to talk
if you
about
want the
the
discussion
claims.
on Aqidah,
I
all
want-
you need to do is say sorry sorry for interrupting the debate.
I will say sorry.
That's all
I
you
will
need to
say
do.
sorry if you say sorry for going speaking the Muslim creed while you know nothing about
okay.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
now,
There we go.
let's just
Fair
understand
discussion.
this.
Fair.
Let's-
Is it fair?
No,
Is
it's
it fair?
not fair. And
You
I'm
say
gonna
I don't
explain.
know. I'm ignorant
I'm
about
gonna
Islamic
explain why it's
Aqidah.
not
I will say
fair.
I'm sorry. I'll come
I'm
to
going
interrupt
to
you.
explain why it's not fair.
And say sorry for
I'm
all
going
the
to explain why it's not fair.
Sorry to interrupt.
Say
I'm
sorry.
going to say, I'm
Say
going to
sorry.
explain why it's not fair.
Go ahead.
Because the Dawah team go around go looking for Christians all the time. So why is it the Muslims think that they can do something to Christians that Christians can't do to them?
Okay.
But when we do it to them, they demand an apology. Is he going to go to Mansour and demand an apology?
Can I answer
or
that?
to Hashim?
Okay, sure.
No, we're not debating about debating, bro.
Oh, we're not
I've
debating about
explained
debating.
why
No.
it's not
I'm
fair.
answering your contention.
Do you want to do question for a question?
Look, what I want to do is the following.
Have you got any
Speaking about Islamic creed, which you claimed you know about.
No.
أخي خلينا نتكلم معك. You said you're going to speak about Islamic creed. You went to Muslims.
No, I didn't say that.
Did you go to Muslims asking them
That's what I did last
questions?
week.
Okay, you did that.
I'm talking about
So do
something
you know
else.
about Islamic creed? Do you know about it?
Is that your question?
Yeah.
Okay, we started.
Do you know about Islamic creed? No, that's not the debate.
Yeah, we'll start.
That's up to you.
Start
It's
the
not
debate. He's asking
Islamic.
first question.
Do you know about Islamic creed?
Did anyone hear a question?
No, not really.
Did
not
you
really.
agree question for a
Not really.
question?
I didn't say this is a question of
Watch
the
how
debate.
quickly Muslims go back on their words.
Okay. You're
He
waffling
asked
too
a
much.
question.
You're waffling too much.
Do I know anything
I
about
didn't say
Islamic
that.
Aqidah?
I didn't say that.
Easy
I didn't say
answer.
that. I
The
said, do
answer
you
is
know?
yes.
I said, do you know about
That's the answer.
Islamic creed?
Now it's
I
my
didn't say
turn
anything.
to ask him a question.
Red herring. I didn't say
No.
anything. I didn't
Notice
say
he's
anything.
backtracking
You can go back,
on
watch
his
the tape.
argument.
I said, do
He
you
just
know
made an
about
agreement and he's
Islamic
betraying
creed?
it already.
I said, do you know
So,
about Islamic creed? I didn't say, do you know
you've asked
anything?
your question.
I didn't say anything. I didn't ask
Now
you a
I'm
question.
going to ask you a question.
I didn't agree with you. That's your
suddenly,
tradition. That's your tradition.
Did
Are you going to
everyone
ask?
hear him say question for a
Are you going to ask
question?
about Islamic?
You heard
Are
him
you
say
going to
it.
ask about Islamic creed?
Did you hear him ask a question?
Are you going to ask about Islamic creed?
So now is it my turn to ask a
He's a
question?
shouting match.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Are you
So
gonna
here's
ask-
my
Are you
question.
going to ask about Islamic
My
creed?
question
Are you
is,
going to ask about
are you
Islamic
ready?
Are you going to ask?
ready?
Are you going to
Here's
ask?
my question.
Are you going to ask about Islamic
It's
creed?
coming.
Are you going to ask about Islamic creed?
Where
Are you going to
does
ask
the
about Islamic
Quran
creed?
define what the Christ is? That's my question.
Okay, chapter 19 of the Quran. Is that your question?
What does it say?
Is that your question? No, that's the second question.
Chapter 19.
Is that a second question?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do
you
that.
ask the
Okay,
first
I'll
question.
play by those rules.
Yes.
I'll
That's the
play
game.
by rules.
That's the game
I'll
you're
play
playing
by those
with.
rules.
I didn't say, do you know about anything about Islamic creed? I said, do you know about Islamic creed? You can go on and watch it. By the way, this is Bob's strategy. He strawmans the other position and he acts like he answered the question. Coming back now. Now my question to you is this. Yeah. Are you going to debate right now? That's my question, yeah? Because if you say no, I'm going to leave. Because now it shows you're ignorant about Islamic creed, which is my point, which is I'm here to demonstrate. If you're a man showing your guts about Islamic creed, I'm here to teach you, my friend, if you want to learn, yeah? My question to you is the following. Are you going to speak about Islamic creeds? The questions you were asking people in the past week about Islamic creed. Yes or no?
Right. So we all let him speak. Now let's see if he allows me to speak. So he accused me of straw manning. But that is exactly what he's just done. He's just straw manned me. And why has he strawmanned me?
Why, Bob?
Because he interrupted a debate that we had agreed, me and the brother that's gone. Me and this brother had agreed to have a debate.
Yes.
We were having a time debate.
Yes.
These are my witnesses. Put your hand up if you're witnesses to this man interrupting the debate. So for all of you that arrive late, these are my witnesses of the rudeness of this man. He interrupted my debate and now demands that I jump through his hoops. No, I refuse to jump through
Okay,
his hoops.
Bob is scared.
Until-
Doesn't know anything
Oh,
about
notice he's
Islamic creed.
interrupting.
You said no. You answered the question.
Were we
You answered the
quiet?
question. You
Were we
answered the
quiet
question.
for him?
You answered the question.
Yes, we were.
You answered the
But
question.
now he is not.
You answered
and
the
he's
question.
also a bad
You answered
listener.
the question. You
He's
answered the
also a bad
question.
listener.
You answered the question.
Because
You
I said
answered the
no, I
question.
will not jump through his hoops.
No, you said you will not have a
Not
discussion.
in answer to his question.
Okay, finish.
I said
Finish.
thank you. There you go. You see, jumping to conclusions.
Finish. No problem. Finish.
So, here's the problem.
Yeah.
All I need from him to have the discussion that he wants to have is a simple apology for his rudeness.
Exactly.
That's all he's got to do.
Apologize.
And then we'll have his discussion.
Apologize to the Christian.
Unless he is willing to apologize to this dirty kuffar, this little dhimmi, then my question to him will all be about the original debate that he interrupted, the one about the Christ. in the Quran.
him.
So,
You don't understand.
my answer to his question, because I will be direct. Until he apologizes, the answer is no. If he apologizes, he will get the discussion that he wants. However, I want to know now from him, will he apologize?
I will apologize the minute you apologize for interrupting Muslims, going to their debates, going to their discussions, trying to force. Like you came to him last week. Did he come to you last week? Did he come to you last week? He came to you last week. Okay, he was chasing Muslims, going around Muslims, acting like interrupting. Notice how he's 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 interrupting while accusing other people. Notice how he's interrupting. 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 Again, you're interrupting. Don't say to people, don't interrupt, and you interrupt. You're going around to Muslims, following them, doing the exact same thing I did with you. Anyone can go watch my videos. I don't shout. I don't do shout matches. I don't do screams. I have nice discussions, intellectual discussions with the people. I don't just go to Christians. You can watch my videos. I go to atheists. I go to everyone. But when I see someone doing that to Muslims, we have agreed that we will not have discussions with your team. That is what we said. You're going around to Muslims, following them, trying to force yourself on them. So I showed you your medicine. I made you taste your own medicine. That's the only thing I did. I came to you in your discussion with this brother, and I said, if you're so strong about Islamic creed, which you claim, then you can ask questions about Islamic creed, and I will ask you questions about your concept of God as well. We have an equal discussion about the attributes of the Creator, God, the discussion of God, what is God in Islam, God in Christianity. We can have a fair discussion about that. I will allow you to ask questions. I will listen to you. I will listen to you, and you will listen to me. I'm not going to interrupt you. Like if you see my videos, I don't interrupt the people. If you agree upon the following,
with me earlier.
If you agree,
You don't interrupt people except like you did to me earlier.
Look, I'm going to say this. If I interrupted you unjustly, I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. If I interrupted you unjustly,
Was it unjust?
I don't agree with that.
There you go.
Oh, do you let me finish what I'm saying? If I interrupted you unjustly, I apologize for that. Simple as that. Because that's the Islamic behavior. But to me, I don't believe that what I did was unjust because you did it to other people. If you want to have a nice discussion, we can have a nice discussion. If you don't, then you shouldn't be going around asking Muslims about Islamic creed because you say you don't know about it. Do you want to have a nice discussion?
Okay, are you asking a question at the end of that?
Okay, I'm saying, do you want to have a discussion about the attributes of Allah, the attributes of the God of Christianity? Yes or no?
Okay, so we're talking. I have actually watched Muslims debate for an hour about how to debate.
It's
quite funny. It's quite funny. This is not the first time that I've had to debate about debating at the park. In answer to the question, will I go around and continue to challenge Muslims? Absolutely. Look at who he pointed to as the so-called victim. This guy. This guy goes around the park asking Christians about Islam.
All the time.
All the time. This guy last week interrupted a debate that I was having. Last week. So this is his victim.
What about him?
This is his victim. This brother came to the park today to debate me.
Last week.
And we have it on film.
Last week.
Liar.
Oh yeah, now you don't want to say. Now you don't want to say. Now you expose, yeah? Now you expose, yeah.
I'm going to embarrass them.
Why?
Because last week,
You came to Ali Dawah?
last week, I came to debate this guy. He refused, and this guy chose to debate me last week.
No, you asked him questions.
Let's
Let's hear him. Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
Did you?
Is that what happened?
I don't have for you or for him for nobody.
Good.
You choose to debate me
I
last
was
week.
there talking to someone. You come to me. You say,
That's it. He exposed you. That's it. Is your friend. He said it. You coming to Muslims, and you're telling Muslims, you're doing the same thing. You expose yourself. By the mercy of Allah, you expose yourself.
come to me.
No.
Okay, now let him speak.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You want to have a discussion? Let's have a discussion. Let's not go in circles. Do you want to have a
ladies
discussion?
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm fine to shout for as long as I need to.
I don't want to shout myself.
But
I'm
I
fasting.
would prefer
I'm fasting.
to talk.
I'm going to leave because I'm
So,
fasting.
here's the thing. Muslims go around the park challenging Christians all the time. Hashim does it. Mansour does it. Adnan
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I'm here.
Hijab does
Talk to me,
it.
I'm here.
This guy does it.
Talk to me.
He does it.
Where? Show me.
They go
Show me.
around
Show me.
looking.
Show me.
We have
Show me,
you
bro.
today
Where?
coming to me.
No.
for a
That's
debate.
what it is. That's because you do that.
No.
Because you do that.
No.
Because you do that.
This is-
Because you do diverting.
This
Talk
is
about the topic.
the
Talk about the
supremacist
topic.
complex of the Muslims.
Okay, do you want to have a discussion? Do you want to have a
They want
discussion?
to be
Or you're
able
afraid?
to do it to
Do you want Aqidah
but
lesson?
they're
Do you want Aqidah
offended
lesson or not?
if you stand up for yourself against this thuggish Salafist Islam.
Okay.
Find your balls, Christians. Don't be bullied by these people. Stand up to them. I will continue to challenge the Ali Dawas, the Mansours, the Hashim,
Let him finish.
this guy,
Let him finish.
this guy. Yes.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Leave this alone. Forget about it.
Tell him talk about the topic.
If you want to debate about your deen, about what it says about Isa, we can do that right now.
No, I'm
If
saying
you want to
let's debate.
apologize
Finish what you're saying.
for your earlier rudeness that you've
what you're
already said was not rude,
Yes, it was not.
but then said I was rude when I did it to Ali Dawa,
Yes, you did it.
which means that obviously he thinks that if a Christian does it to a Muslim it's bad, but if a Muslim does it to a Christian it's not bad. That's what he's saying. The double standard of Islam. Make no mistake, Christians. In an Islamic state, you will be made into second-class citizens under Sharia law. And you are commanded
Leave him here.
by God to stand up against
I've been listening to you.
injustice.
I've been
And
listening
so
to you.
you are commanded
I've been listening to
by
you.
God
Are you going to answer the question or
stand
not?
up against
Are you going to answer
Islam.
the question? I'm
So
listening
my
to you.
question to you.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Please, 1 second.
Are you
one
ready to
second.
apologize?
1 second. Everybody, please. No, 1
Let
second.
him finish.
1 second, please. You very warm to coming to me. Say, come. We go here. It's quiet to talk.
Yeah.
Why not talking to him? Because my English is no good.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, that's the reason. Allahu Akbar. Wallahi.
Christians, you need to be better.
My English is good. I squeeze you.
That's how you
Okay. You ask me a question.
The way you are gonna understand.
You know what you've done today?
Yeah.
You've demonstrated that Muslims find it easy to lie, and we're going to prove it on camera.
Okay, you can prove it. It's a lie. You cannot prove
We're
anything.
going to prove it on camera.
The edited camera. He's gonna prove
We
it.
have it on camera
Leave him. Okay.
agreeing to debate me.
Very good.
When I challenged him, you wanted to debate me. We have it on camera.
You came to him. You
You've
came
just
to him.
lied to everyone
You came
here.
to me. Okay.
And why?
Forget all this.
Because Muhammad allows Muslims
Is it my time to ask a question? You ask me a question. Would you allow me to speak? You ask a question. You ask a question. You ask a question. Again, I will repeat what I said. Again, I will repeat what I said. The Quran says, "Akhi, brother, please, akhi, let me speak." Okay, look. Wait.
Remember, you've got to be sincere.
I'm being sincere.
So no
I'm being-
fake apologies.
I'm being sincere.
Okay.
I didn't give a fake apology. I told
No,
you.
you gave no apology.
That's it.
Exactly. That's
If
it.
I'm
You
not
gave no
sincere,
apology.
if I'm
so
sin-
he lied.
Would you allow me to speak or not?
Because he
Would
said
you allow
that
me
he
to speak,
did.
or are you gonna
Wait. We interrupt one another, bro. Remember?
No. You said you were gonna ask a question. I'm
I
gonna
said
ask
to you when
I'll
you
let
first
speak. I'll let you
interrupted me,
speak.
we will do rude.
Okay.
That's
You
what
wanna
I
do-
said
you
when
wanna
you
do-
interrupted
Okay,
me
sure.
at the beginning.
Okay, it's fine.
And
No
I
problem.
said if you wanted a civil
problem.
conversation,
I do want
you
a
had to
conversation.
apologize.
And I
You haven't
answered.
apologized,
I answered.
so you can't complain.
Okay, sure. Again, about the civil conversation, the Quran says, which is the old Bible, the Old Testament says as well, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, etc. We believe if someone transgresses against you, you can transgress the same way against him. So I don't believe it's unjust. Again, repeating what I said, because you did it to Muslims. If you did not do it to Muslims, everyone has my videos online. Everyone can go online, watch my videos. I never come to anyone, interrupt any debates like Hatun does all the time, like all your team does all the time.
You mean like you interrupted me? We have you on tape doing it.
Why
bro.
did I do it? Why did I do it?
We have you on
Why
tape
did I do
doing
it?
it.
Why did I do it? Because you did it
because
the
you
last week.
accused
You did
me.
it the week before it. You did it the week before it.
And what-
You did it
and-
for
and
3
what-
years.
yeah.
That is the reason
And
I
you
did
don't
it.
think Muslims are doing it here in the park? No.
Which
Oh no!
Which ones?
No!
Which ones? Which ones?
Mansour.
Okay. Are they
Hashim,
coming to the team?
Paul,
Debating team. The debating
Ali
team.
Dawa. We have them on camera.
Do you differentiate? Do you differentiate? Do you differentiate? Akhi, let me have a discussion, bro. Bro, let me have a discussion. Look, do you differentiate between the group like yourself and your team who goes to preach?
What team?
you and the Christians who come to preach Christianity, do you differentiate between the preachers? Do you differentiate between the preachers and the layman? I personally do. If I have a discussion with a layman walking, that's not me looking for Christians in the park. That's whoever coming, I talk to him whether he's an atheist or a Christian.
So you've never started.
So I never go to a debate.
Yeah. You've never started a conversation. You've never gone up to a Christian and gone, "Oh, would you like to talk about Christianity?"
Layman or the team who does the apologetics.
No, you've never done it.
I'm saying the
Have
teams.
you done it to the layman?
Layman, yes, I do.
There you go.
I speak
So
to
he
them.
has done it.
I
So
speak
he
to
goes
them.
around the corner looking
Then
for
what?
Christians
Then
to
what?
debate.
No, I don't.
He's just
I don't.
admitted
I
it.
don't. I don't.
So you haven't.
I go around. If there is people in the park, I have a discussion, whether they're Christian, atheist, or not. That's what I said. That's what I said.
So you've never initiated a conversation with a Christian ever.
I don't know they're Christian. I speak to them. What religion
There
are
you
you?
go.
If they're Christian, I speak to them. If they're
There you
atheist, I
go.
speak to them.
So he has
I don't go catching Christians like you do, looking for Muslims.
I don't go around catching Christians.
You were going. No, Muslims. You're the Muslims. You're going around fishing. Muslims.
What about
trying
the
to ask them
pantheists?
questions about
What about the pantheists?
pantheists? What do you mean?
Now you see, this is the point.
What do you mean? What do you
Exactly,
mean?
exactly.
What do you mean exactly? You haven't asked a question, man.
going
What
to
do you mean?
answer. I'm
Exactly
going
is
to
a point.
explain.
Go ahead, man.
I'm
This
going
guy
to
is like-
explain.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So exactly, he does it because, like all the Muslims, they want to in the park. Sorry, quite right.
All
for
the Muslims
correction.
again, yeah.
All the quite right for the correction. All the Muslims in the park throw the accusation on myself and some of the other Christians that we only go to the Muslims. We have videos of me
Yeah, we're having a
debating
debate about debating.
atheists.
You're right, yeah.
Last week, just last week, I debated an atheist, a group of pantheists, a pagan, and Muslims. So it's
Did I
not
say you
going
don't?
round
Did I
just
say you
looking
don't?
for Muslims.
Did I say you
As they're
don't?
trying
Did
to
I say you
suggest.
don't? Did I say you don't? I didn't say you don't. But I don't do what you do, going around.
Go on. What am I doing?
I'll let
And
me
you
finish.
don't
Will you let me
do
finish?
it.
Will you let me finish?
You don't.
I don't go around. I don't do it. Yes, I do not go around knowing who is a Muslim and who is not, and then saying, "Does your God say that in the Bible? Does your God say?" Show me in video where I do the same attitude that you do. Going to Muslims, do you worship X? Do you worship dead? Does your God? No, I don't.
did it today,
I have a discussion
right here.
Yeah, because you do it.
So you
I already,
do it.
I already proved. I've already.
So you
proved.
do it then.
If someone does it,
There you go.
If
You do
someone
it.
does it,
So you do
if-
do it.
Oh, it's the first time.
Thank
It's
you.
the first time.
So he does
and
do
I
it.
done it to someone who done it. To someone who done it. To someone who done it. Yes.
Yeah.
To someone who done it. So let's. Can we? He's not agreeing.
No.
He's not agreeing. He's not agreeing.
I don't need to agree.
He's not agreeing.
All you needed to do was
What are
apologize.
you not agreeing on?
All you needed to
Why are
do
you not
was
agreeing on?
apologize.
Why are you not agreeing on? Why am I going
Why am I not agreeing?
No. I'm saying
Why am I not agreeing?
what
Is that
are
your
you?
question?
No. What are you? I'm saying right now. You're saying you're not agreeing.
Yes.
I'm saying if he's not going to have a civil discussion, I will allow him to speak. I'm not going to interrupt him. Like I do with. No, I'm saying from now when we start, we didn't start the discussion. We didn't start the
So
discussion.
now you want civility.
I ask you, do you want a civil discussion or not? Simple, yes or no?
No. You don't get to do that. When
Are you afraid to have a
interrupted
discussion?
it-
Are you afraid?
Honestly.
Are you shaking?
Honestly.
Are you afraid, man?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you
You
afraid?
interrupted.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
So
You want
let's
to ask
talk
questions?
about. Okay.
Do you know why?
To debate?
Do you want no?
Let's debate
No
about
problem.
what the Quran
I
says
don't-
about the Christ.
No, I
Let's
don't say
debate that.
I
Do you
don't.
want that
I
debate?
don't agree with that.
Oh, he doesn't.
I come in
agree.
here. I'm coming here.
Why are you scared?
Can I answer?
Are you afraid?
Do you want an answer?
He's afraid.
I will have that debate.
Okay.
Once you have the debate, that
Oh,
There you go.
So he's afraid to have my debate.
You're afraid to go asking people around questions when you don't know about.
I'll be doing that next week.
Okay. Do you agree? You do not know about the intricate details of Islamic creed, and you're acting like you do, going to Muslims asking them questions about it. If you claim you do, present your evidences. Do you know about the differences between Islamic creeds and the schools of thought?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay. What attributes do the Ash'ari believe in? How many
No.
attributes?
We're doing question for question.
Oh, you don't know. That's why you're changing it, yeah?
Doing
That's why-
question for
Okay, go
Does
ahead.
everyone remember
Go ahead.
we did question
Go
for
ahead.
question?
I'll let you speak. Go ahead.
Isn't it amazing?
Again, he's going to scream. Look.
They run from it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Let him ask.
he asked me the
Ask.
question, do I know about the differences between the different schools?
I said
of
intricate
creed? Okay.
details of the
And
differences.
what I said was, I know about some of them. But now let me ask him a question. What does the Quran, how does the Quran define the Christ?
Change the subject now.
No, I didn't.
It's okay. Is that-
Because no subject was agreed. No subject was agreed.
Okay.
If he wants to run from my debate, he can do.
I can answer.
But that was the debate.
What was your
that we
question?
had.
What does the Quran say about the
Oh, I
Christ?
thought you didn't interrupt.
You asked the
I
question.
thought you said we wouldn't
You asked the
interrupt
question.
from now. Do you remember you said that a few minutes
You
ago?
asked the question.
It's quickly how
You asked the question.
quickly how
You asked the question.
It is so
Did you ask the question?
amazing
Did you ask the question?
How quickly
Did you ask the
forget.
question?
I have not finished.
You said, what
So
does
you
the
do
Quran
interrupt.
say about
So we
Jesus in
can
the Bible?
interrupt.
No, after
So we
asking
can-
the
oh, we
question.
can interrupt.
You asked the question.
We can
No,
interrupt.
we can't interrupt.
No, we can't interrupt.
Yes, we can't interrupt.
Oh, we can't interrupt.
Yes.
But he
And you're
can
being
interrupt me.
inconsistent. And you're being
Do
inconsistent.
you see, guys? Do you see, guys?
This is his tactics.
Do
He
you
doesn't
see,
have
guys?
answers. He doesn't have answers. So he
How
goes around talking about ad
Muslims will
hominem.
treat
This
you
person
is
this person
Sharia.
took my lunch. This person
You
stole my
will become
lunch. This person didn't steal my lunch.
second-class
Man, you want to have a
citizens.
discussion? Be a man.
Yes, so be a man. Let's
Did I
talk
steal your
about
lunch?
the
Did I
debate
steal
we
your
were
lunch?
having that you
Did
interrupted.
I steal your lunch? Is that why?
Ready to
Are
have
you
that
crying
debate.
about stealing your lunch?
So let's have the
No, I'm
debate.
not allowing you now to
About
ask the question.
what the Quran says about Isa, about him being the Messiah. Let's have that debate.
That's your question?
Because that was the debate. No, I haven't finished. That was
Okay,
the debate that you interrupted. Now I want to point out the inconsistencies for a minute. Because
No, we're not
the
here to listen
Muslims-
to pointing out. We're here for questions. Are you going to ask the question or not? We've been here for 1 hour. We've been here for 1 hour doing this.
You've
We've
got
been here
to
for 1
call
hour.
them out
The
on their
viewers can decide.
Notice
The
how
viewers
they
can
behave.
decide. The viewers can decide.
Notice how they debate.
Notice how they talk.
Notice how
Come
they
on, man.
behave.
Come on, man.
This is what you will happen to you Christians. You will be made second-class citizens, like the Copts of Egypt, like the Christians of Pakistan, like the Christians of Malaysia, like the Christians of Indonesia, like the Christians of Sudan, like the Christians of Morocco, like the Christians of Algeria. Everywhere where Islam dominates, Christians have been made second-class citizens. And Muslims at the park think that they can treat you as second-class citizens as well. Notice how they behave. Notice how they behave. I will not be silenced by these dawah thugs. I will not be browbeat by these dawah thugs. I will not be intimidated by these dawah thugs, because that is all they are. And we Christians need to find our strength again. Deus vult! Deus vult! Deus vult! Let us consider the
We have a cult.
hypocrisy.
We have a cult.
Let us consider the hypocrisies that we heard just from this man. Hypocrisy number one.
Okay, he doesn't want to have a discussion. Let's move away.
Can go around the park.
He doesn't know about Aqidah.
Go
He's
around
ignorant.
the park.
He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything about the creed. He's afraid to have a discussion.
And that's
He's afraid.
okay.
He's repeating. Don't come to Muslims again, yeah?
Does it to a
If you want the
Muslim,
Aqidah lesson, come. I'll give you Aqidah lesson,
is
yeah?
wrong.
Come to take Aqidah lesson,
Something
yeah?
is wrong.
Don't go around speaking.